Hey guys, it is Gigi the Glam Traveler, and today we are back in California at Disney's California Adventure for the Food and Wine Festival of 2025. Join along with me because there are so many brand new foods and alcoholic beverages to try out and enjoy. So grab a sip and savor pass with me and try all these yummy foods hosting for a limited time at California Adventure. You guys already know, as a magic key holder, the first thing you have to do the second you hit Main Street or Buena Vista Street is hit the Starbucks and get your caffeine for the day. And did you know that the Starbucks cups in Disney parks have exclusive logoing on it? Look how cute this is. Definitely an adorable detail. To wake ourselves up, we decided to do Keegan, my boyfriend's favorite ride here in DCA, which is Grizzly River Run. We definitely needed those morning splashes to get ourselves woken up and ready to devour almost every meal possible. Alright, after that quick ride down the rapids, it was finally time to grab our Sip and Savor Pass. There is the 4-item Sip and Savor Pass and the 8-item Sip and Savor Pass, which is the one I ended up going with. As a magic key holder, you get this adorable plastic plates, and the Mickey ear holes even function as cup holders for the different wines that you can try around the festival. How cute is this thing? Even the design is so adorable and has all the historical, iconic landmarks of both of the Disney parks here in Anaheim, California. Now, for the Sip and Savor Pass, I did mention previously there is a 4-item pass and an 8-item pass. You do get a magic key holder discount with the 8-item pass is about the 4-item pass is about $32, and you can try any 4 items around the entire festival, silverware, not including alcoholic drinks, and just a bunch of the 8-person pass is about $58 with the magic key holder discount. If you check out one of the official festival guide booklets, you will be able to see every single food and beverage item offered at this festival. I recommend figuring out all 4 or 8 items you would like and ordering them all at once. That way, you can just go up to each of the booths, grab your food, and go. You do not have to order and pay every single time. And that made it so much faster and easier for my entire party to get all of their items. Okay, enough of this yapping. We've placed our order for all 8 items, and it is officially time to go try our first 2. Our very first booth is the Golden Dreams booth, where we decided to get the cherry cobbler pot de creme as well as the musubi fried rice. Also, something we discovered were in tiny little hidden alcoves around the festival were these magic key holder exclusive seating and dining areas for the festival. And they were a nice, quiet, relaxing place to record these amazing reviews. We're starting with dessert first today. The first item of our festival was the cherry cobbler pot de creme. This is a plant-based item here at the Food and Wine Festival. It is a creamy, fruity dessert with vanilla custard filling, a cherry pie filling, and a vanilla oat crumble on top. If you are not participating in the Sip and Savor Pass, this item by itself is $7.50. I'm trying to not do that because it's shitty lazy. But...
No, that works. Here, I'm holding it down.
This was interesting. The vanilla custard definitely made it way different than a pie. It was more like a cherry pudding with oats on top. It was really good, and we actually ended up finishing the entire thing, but that could have also just been because we were super hungry. I think I'll give this a 3 out of 5. It was really good and super simple, and bonus points for it being a plant-based option. Our next festival item, we decided to go with something more savory and with a little kick. We got the brand new musubi fried rice, which debuted this year, never seen before. It is a fried rice. It has a musubi, which is a ham/spam, as well as umami mayo, and some seaweed to top. If you do not have the Sip and Savor Pass, this item is $8.50 by itself.
Get the meat.
Yeah, with the meat and the sauce.
Oh my god.
It's so not stable.
Maybe it's
There we go.
yeah. Yeah.
I like that a
It
lot.
has some spice too. Yeah.
It does have a little kick, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. I also have lip fluffer on, so that's it.
I actually really enjoyed this item. This actually might be my favorite thing to come out of the Food and Wine Festival of 2025. Disney, if you are watching this, please keep this on the menu for next year because it was so good. This gets the perfect score from me. Alright, after having our first 2 items of the festival and getting our tummies full for the next couple hours, we decided to go into Carsland and ride Radiator Springs Racers because why not? You know, we're all here as friends. Why not wait in an hour-long line together? By the time we got off of Radiator Springs Racers, the sun was almost already setting, so we decided to go to Uncork, California and get both of the wine and cocktail flights so we can try them for you. The sun is getting dark and you know what that means. It's time to drink. We're in California Adventure. What else is there to do here? I'm totally kidding, but no really. We are starting with the cocktail flight. This item, since it includes alcohol, is not part of the Sip and Savor Pass, so we did have to pay extra for these. It is about $20, I believe, for the entire flight of 3 drinks. In order from 1, 2, and 3, we have the lychee melon cocktail, the California wine cocktail, and the strawberry cola cocktail.
Okay, I'm gonna try my strawberry and Coke. Ooh, I like that though. It's giving strawberry, it's also giving
Coke.
The strawberry cola
Coke.
cocktail is a mix of Pinot Noir, whiskey, an Italian Amaro, lime juice, and of course, Coca-Cola. This was definitely the strongest out of these 3 drinks, and if you like strong, this one might be your favorite. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. I would have given it more if it literally wasn't painful to drink from how strong it was. Next is the lychee melon cocktail. This is a mix of a white wine aperitif, vodka, a mix of lychee and lime juices, as well as a rock melon syrup for taste.
these two, my favorites. I actually think I like the wine this tastes like lychee though. They both taste like lychee. What's the difference? Like this tastes like a lychee right here. Try this.
Well, that's melon in there, so that's definitely the lychee.
So that has to be the wine.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this is the California wine. Or
What?
yeah, the strawberry and Coke, California wine, lychee melon. This is the lychee melon.
You might be right, but that tastes like infinitely better than that. That sucks.
Yeah, this one
That's
is my
not good.
favorite.
As
That's
you can
really-
see,
that's
a
really
little
good.
spoiler alert, that this one tasted so similar to the white wine cocktail, which is that green one back there. I really, really loved this one though. This was the lychee melon and it was so refreshing and light. This one gets the perfect score for me. It was so good. If you plan on coming to DCA anytime during the festival, definitely get that drink. Last but not least is the California white wine cocktail. This cocktail features white wine, gin, blue curacao syrup, peach puree, and lemon juice.
I like
This
that a
one
bit
was
better
really
than the
good
strawberry.
and very sweet. Definitely the sweetest out of the three. If that's something you like, then you definitely like this one. It's super fruity and very light. I give that one a 4 out of 5. Sticking to the theme of alcohol, our next flight is the white wine flight, which features a glass of Chardonnay, a glass of Sauvignon Blanc, and a glass of Chemin de Flore.
All right, the Kendall Jackson Chardonnay. That's what this is. This is better than the Chardonnay I had last night at Carnation.
Chardonnay is one of my wines of choice, and I actually did end up reordering it as a full glass. That one was definitely my favorite. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'll be fair. I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
This is the Sauvignon Blanc. This is what you like.
If you're wondering who's
love
with me,
Savor.
it is my friend Athena, who also does Disney content like me. The Sauv Blanc was such a dry wine. If you enjoy dry wine, that is the wine for you to get. Personally, it wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't terrible. I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
That's the most interesting. This one's my favorite, and I like that one too. This one is the Chemin de Flore. That's the most bitter.
Yeah.
I
The
think the
Chemin de
Chardonnay
Flore
is my
was
favorite.
very bitter. Something you would enjoy if you're into stuff like dark chocolate and more bitter tastes. Unfortunately, this was my least favorite out of the three, so I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
Woo, more alcohol.
Alcohol queen. Do you want one? Do you want this one or this one?
You want the
Do you
nasty
want
one?
this one?
I can't drink much. So I'll
You
just
don't
have, I'll
want to
just
buy
have.
it, so does he charge
You
you
are.
for all of that?
No, it
No,
was
it's
just a
just for
one
free
time.
free
It was like
refill.
$5, so I would have flipped if he had. I'd be like, no.
He was refilling you like there's no tomorrow.
Well, it's funny because at one point, someone else came and brought me one, and then the guy was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to bring you one," and brought me another. I was like,
Good time.
After all having 6 different drinks, we decided we need something in our bellies to balance it out. So we decided to pick up the LA Mini Style hot dog. This is a mini hot dog with jalapeno mayo, crispy onions, peppers, and applewood smoked bacon.
It has a kick to it.
It does.
What is that?
I don't know. Did you want to try the hot dog?
"I'm okay, thank
You
you.
want the wiener?
I'm good.
It's
I have my
spicy.
foot dog."
Wow.
You don't want that dogless,
That's spicier
It's
than the
dogwood.
musubi.
Yeah.
Spicier than the musubi. Oh wow, baby, that's hot.
That is spicy. What time is it?
6:52.
We're good.
That trail opened.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
We can just do that and then go on. Well, are we gonna want to get our ponchos for Grizzly or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll just have to go do that then.
I'll probably grab a jacket too.
You know, after analyzing this hot dog, it is very spicy if you are not used to spice. It definitely had a kick for me, but I actually really enjoyed it. And I'm not even that big of a fan of bacon either. I'm actually gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. Disney, you did your big one with this. After having the LA hot dog and those 2 flights of drinks, we decided to call it a night and hop on a couple easy rides before the end of our night. But do not worry, we will be back tomorrow to try the rest of our Sip and Savor foods.
Kitty's gotta go
Alright guys, it is the very next morning at 9 a.m. sharp. We are here back again in California Adventure, and we are going to be trying the rest of our Sip and Savor past foods. Join me on this second day of Sip and Savor Food and Wine Festival. I was the first of my group to get to the park, so I went ahead and cheated and picked up my first food early. I got the Birria Mac and Cheese, which has been hyped up by the community so much. If you guys have heard about 2025's Food and Wine, you've heard about this Birria Mac and Cheese, and I cannot wait to try it. You can find this Birria Mac and Cheese at the regular mac and cheese, topped with an onion cilantro sauce, tortilla crisps, and, of course, Birria.
Hell yeah.
You guys are going to be so mad at me, but this unfortunately just did not live up to the hype to me. It was really good, do not get me wrong. It was very good, but if I were to come back to the Food and Wine Festival, I think I would order the Spam Musubi fried rice over this dish. So I guess that's me saying it was not my favorite, and I'm sorry to everyone else that it is their favorite. Still, I would rate the Birria Mac and Cheese a 3.5 out of 5. As I was walking through the festival, I noticed this kiosk with all of the Food and Wine exclusive merch. Let's check it out. I actually really love that button-up shirt. I love the mosaic-esque design, would you call it that? I don't know, something just catches my eye about it. And the t-shirt with California is cool too. They also had a Magic Key Holder exclusive shirt, which I actually like a little bit more than that other t-shirt, plus some ears and an adorable Chip 'n Dale munchling. You guys know I love the munchlings, and it's so nice to see them on display because for a while we thought they were phasing them out. Last but not least, we can't forget the exclusive Food and Wine Festival Spirit jersey. I actually love this blue color. What do you guys think? After hanging out and checking out some of the merchandise, so I decided to go on to this drink has a base and mixture of huckleberry citrus black tea, which is one of the non-alcoholic beverages offered here at the Food and Wine Festival. It has huckleberry and agave syrups and lemon and orange juice mixed in, topped with a little orange wedge. I really enjoyed this drink. It almost tasted like gummy bears. It was so good and perfect, refreshing if you're not into that alcohol stuff. I give it the perfect score. While enjoying my solo morning, I actually ran across the Green Army Men. I'd never seen them perform before or ever seen them in person, so I decided to stop on by and watch the show.
That was all but two. Can I get a sir? Yes, sir. There we go. All right, everybody move on up. Move on up to this match. Oh, we can do better than that. What do you think? This is some kind of Mickey Mouse operation? You would be correct. This is in fact a Mickey Mouse operation.
After hanging out with the Green Army Men for a little bit, we decided to go to California Craft Brews and pick up two of our foods that we ordered. The first one being the Impossible Meat Sloppy Joe Slider, and the second being the Lemon Pepper Chicken Wings. Starting with the Sloppy Joe Slider, this is one of the plant-based options here at the festival. It is an Impossible ground beef, but it is topped with an American cheese slice, so it is not a fully vegan option. If you are not using the Sip and Savor Pass, the Sloppy Joe slider is $8 by itself.
I said, Dad, what? This? Hey, what's this one? It says Captain Orange Flower Tail. But it's not orange at all. It's orange color.
This item definitely had to be my least favorite item of the entire festival. Usually I love Impossible Beef and Impossible Burgers, but the taste of this just wasn't quite right. I had 2 bites and ended up throwing it away, which wasted my money in the end, so I wanted to warn you guys about it so you guys don't do the same as me. And I'm gonna be honest, all that parsley on the top should have been a red flag. You know when a chef's dish is not the best, they decorate it with a ton of parsley to make it look nice. I give this a 1 out of 5. Next, we have the lemon pepper wings. Plus, they give you a side of ranch, which is really nice. Usually you have to pay extra for the sauce, but this time they gave it to us. These are just your typical dry rub lemon pepper wings served with a garlic ranch on the side.
Ooh. The lemon pepper wings are where it's at. Let me try some of this ranch. Oh, hell yeah. This is literally one of the best things. Love that wing. Ooh, it's so flavorful and juicy too. It is a little oily, but
It's better with your
literally. The best thing about our lunch was the rice. And the cake. The cake.
After sitting and chilling for a while, eating our lemon pepper wings and our Sloppy Joe sliders, we heard some commotion and saw Clarabelle, Daisy, Chip, and Dale come out for a special exclusive Food and Wine Festival performance. They were dancing and singing, and it was so fun and just a really cool celebration of food.
Now wait until you taste it. It's delicious, you know. Because it's my recipe. It's almost finished. Can you smell it? Oh, I can't wait for you to try it. You know, the salt, the texture, the spice. I handcraft the recipe for you. Hey! Hey! Together we can make a dish. This is not a rocket strategy. We can something hard. Yeah. Let me eat. Look it up, look it up. Hey!
Yes, Clarabelle.
My friend Athena ended up joining me during that show, so we went back to the Garlic Kissed booth so she could pick up her Sirloin Birria Mac and Cheese. This is a super cheesy mac and cheese topped with a black garlic chimichurri, peppers, some crisps, and medium well cooked sirloin steak chunks. And we got about like 3 or 4 chunks in this. You get a pretty good amount of steak. If you are not doing the Sip and Savor Pass, this item is $9 by itself.
Oh! Dang, why are the meat chunks so massive? Can't
Yeah, I
even get a
know.
piece of meat with it.
I know, that's why I didn't bother. I was like, I cannot get that piece of meat.
We'll try the mac and cheese first.
It's like a sloppy Joe.
Actually, I think I like this one better than the Birria.
Yeah. The Birria Mac and Cheese is good, but
This steak is good.
On this mac and cheese, I really enjoyed the flavor of the pasta itself way much better than the Birria mac and cheese. This was more creamy and I enjoy it like that. Though this still was not my favorite dish of the festival. And that steak, wow, it was tough. We could barely get it to cut or chew. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. We were still hungry, so we decided to go to the Mercado de Antojos booth for the raspberry horchata and the peppers caliente booth for the shrimp papas locas. After grabbing both of our items, we made our way over to the Magic Key Holder private dining area to record more of these reviews for you guys. Starting off, we have the raspberry horchata. This is a non-alcoholic beverage, and by itself, it is $8 without the Sip and Savor pass. This unique drink is a mix of milk, rice pudding, condensed milk, as well as raspberry, almond, and cinnamon syrups.
Whoa, that cinnamon flavor is crazy.
This drink was pure cinnamon flavor. I love raspberry, and I was really disappointed to see that it was not raspberry flavored at all. Maybe a faint hint, but this was just pure cinnamon milk. I was really not a fan of it, and I gave it to my friend Athena after 2 sips. I give it a 2 out of 5. Moving on to the shrimp papas locas from Peppers Caliente. This dish consists of cheddar bacon potatoes, regular sauteed shrimp, and topped with a pico de gallo, diced jalapenos, and a jalapeno queso. If you are not indulging in the Sip and Savor pass, this item is $9.25 by itself.
Oh, that was a potato.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, there is shrimp in it. I was like, what? Where's the shrimp at? There's a shrimp. It's not super spicy, but it's like, it has a little kick.
It looks a lot like queso. Like it has like a queso.
It's like queso, jalapeno, pickle jalapeno, and like pico de gallo, and potatoes and shrimp.
It smells good though. It does smell pretty good.
I've got to be honest here. For a dish called shrimp papas locas, there was like 2, maybe 3 shrimp in this whole dish. It was mostly all potatoes, and I had to search for all of my shrimp. With that being said, the flavor was amazing. The kick was just right, not too spicy. And I don't know, I think I give this a 3.5 out of 5. Since the shrimp papas locas didn't have much meat in it, we decided we need way more protein. So we went to Cluckadoodle Moo to pick up the asados. Emphasis on dos because you get 2 forms of meat with this one. A chipotle chicken leg covered in salsa verde and a grilled skirt steak. They give you 1 corn tortilla, fried rice, and a random green onion. If you are not using the Sip and Savor pass, this dish is $9.75 on its own.
This green sauce is spicy as hell.
The wings are good.
Woo! That's spicy. That's jalapeno. It has fucking seeds in it. Oh fuck.
This chicken is so good.
The shell is cold, which sucks. but the flavor of the steak is good. Yeah, the rice just tastes like Rancho del Zocalo's rice. I just love music. I want to dance all the time. That chicken is spicy. I know, but they didn't put it in the taco. Me too. Me too.
Get in there. They did not have knives in that section though, so I'm like, alright. We're just gonna make it work.
The steak is good. I actually really like. I think I like the steak more than the chicken.
Like the chicken is really good. I think this is definitely better. And even the rice is better.
Honestly, it is. It's more flavorful.
Personally, this was one of my favorite items I got this entire festival. You get so much for your money. This is perfect to share. You get a whole piece of chicken, a whole piece of steak, a big portion of rice. Yeah, a measly corn tortilla, but we can look past that. This was so delicious. I think I'm gonna give it the perfect score, guys. This hit all the marks. It was really good. If you remember earlier in the video, me and Athena were talking about our Rancho del Zocalo Fantasia dining experience. Well, if you haven't guessed it by now, we're going to Fantasia tonight. But that means we had to stop by the Golden Dreams booth and pick up our blueberry pancake cold brew to ensure that we stay awake and don't miss a single second of this iconic Disney show. This is a Joffrey's branded Mexico origin coffee with maple, brown butter, and demerara syrups. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right because I've never heard of it before. Mixed with oat milk and topped with a blueberry sweet cream, which is made of oat milk, blueberry syrup, and blueberry puree. The best part about this drink is that sweet cream on top. Without it, this drink would be not worth it. Mix in that sweet cream and see if you can ask for extra because it really makes this drink. I am going to give it a 3 out of 5. Oh, you guys thought that was it? Of course not. We decided we needed to pick up our Mickey-shaped Snickers bar macaron, so we had something to munch on while watching Fantasia. Duh! This is a Snickers flavored Mickey-shaped macaron topped with peanut bits and filled with a caramel ganache. If you purchase this macaron on its own, it is $8.50. I didn't get footage of me eating it since we ate it during Fantasia, but it was really good. It was giving a slight dark chocolate taste though, which I am not a fan of. Other than that, it was delicious, super rich and creamy, and perfect if you are a chocolate lover. I give this a 3.5 out of 5. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this huge video that I made on the Food and Wine Festival of 2025 here in Anaheim, California at Disney's California Adventure. I had so much fun spending 2 days here and trying all the delicious food and beverages they have to offer this year. Give this video a thumbs up if you loved it and just for the hard work I did editing this thing. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, or if this is the first video you've ever seen from me. I will see you guys next week in whatever video I put out. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.